15th ranked UFC featherweight contender in the world, Bryce Mitchell. Bryce, thank you for the time, sir.
Thank you for having me, brother.
We will take the first set of questions from Gabriel Gonzalez with Cage Side Press.
Hey Bryce, how you doing, man?
Good, man. I'm just chilling like a villain.
Everyone wants to know, did the camo shorts live up to the hype? Are they what you've been wanting? Are they what you expected when you finally saw them?
Hell yeah, man. You just wait till Saturday. I'm gonna have the coolest shorts in the UFC. There ain't no doubt about it.
People are asking about the elephant in the room. The Reebok deal is about to expire. Have they told you that they've sent the email to Venom so that you still have camo shorts next year?
No, but we're gonna work on that. That's gonna go down too. We're gonna make that happen.
Let's talk about it a little bit. You're on a great run. Just what's it been like to, I guess, stay focused as I'm assuming you're getting all of this new attention as you've had a great year so far?
Yeah, it's the same mentality as before. Just show up, make the weight, and fight to 100% of my ability. And that's really what my job is, and that's what I do every time.
Fighting a vet in Andre Fili, what does he bring as an opponent?
Well, he's durable. Um, he's crafty. He's tricky. He's long. He's pretty well rounded. You know. And that's why he's hard to beat. That's why not a lot of people have beat him. And the people that have beat him, he was doing pretty good before they beat him. You know. So I go out there and beat him in dominant fashion. That's something that ain't nobody's ever done before.
When you built up this reputation as a submission artist, how important is it, I guess, to continue to grow with your striking? Because obviously you know you're going to have their respect on the ground, but you want to be able to surprise them and you want to be a more complete mixed martial artist.
All right, everybody or every fight starts on the feet. So, it's not like we're just starting inside mount and saying go. So, clearly I have some ability on my feet and if I can get somebody down, I'll get them down, but if I can, I'm going to sit there and stand up with them.
Hey, thanks. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
We will take our next questions from Pablo Santamaria with Noti MMA Ecuador.
Hi Bryce, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Okay, the first thing I want to ask you is Dana commented about your commercial on about the drive on time. So, do you think you get more fans because of that? Do you think you're getting more fans because of the Dana and doing all these commercials?
I think that definitely people noticed that Dana White was commenting on the video that I made, that commercial, and it probably helped some more people notice me or bring my name to their attention. And yeah, I certainly think that it helped a little bit. And I was just trying to make a little commercial with some humor in it and help those people sell some cars.
Okay, I get it. It was a very good commercial, to be honest, too.
Oh, thank you.
Uh,
Thank you very much.
okay,
I'm
in
glad
most
somebody
of,
liked it.
in most of your fights, do you attempt to get a twister? So we can expect a twister on this one.
Well, I really just look to really cook the opponent, and I if they give me a twister, I'll take it. I'm not trying to force anything, but if they give me one, I'll take it for sure.
Okay, and my last one is, what's your prediction for the fight, Bryce?
I predict I win in dominant fashion.
Okay, I get it. Thank you very much, and I can wait to see you in those camo shirts. And good luck in your fight.
Thank you very much.
We will take our next set of questions from Danny Segura with MMA Junkie.
Hey, Bryce. Back to camo shorts real quick. Were you surprised that Reebok came through because they don't really take too many requests, and we've sort of seen them throughout the years just keep uniform.
Yeah, I was really surprised that they actually made the camo shorts and came through with the whole thing. And I think a lot of it was to do with Dana and my fans. And they just couldn't deny me no more because too many people was complaining at him. And I'm glad that it worked.
Yeah, it certainly did. And when you first started campaigning, was it a bit of a joke, or did you actually think that you could get it done?
No, I was dead serious. I was wanting the camo shorts, and I was 100% gonna wear them. And I just figured that they wasn't gonna let me, so I was gonna have to wear them illegally. And then, I had this whole thing envisioned out in my head. I was gonna walk out to the fight, and then they was gonna check me at the ring, and I was just gonna go boom, take off my sweatpants, and there's gonna be camo shorts in there, and I was gonna run into the cage, and there's gonna be security guards trying to pull me out of the cage, and then I was gonna be fighting the security guards, them dudes in the red vest, and I figure if I got the first hit on one of them dudes, I could probably drop one of them, and then the other one would be putting up a good fight, and then I was hoping my cornerman would jump in because there'd probably be about 3 more red suit dudes coming in, and so it'd be kind of like a little brawl going on, and that's what I was expecting would happen, and I'm really glad that that didn't have to happen. I'm really glad that they gave me the camo shorts and I could do the whole thing legally because they probably would have sued me or definitely would have fired me. And I'm really glad that didn't happen. I'm really kind of surprised uh, that they got the camo shorts, but I'm happy about the whole thing.
For sure, no doubt. And can you explain fans, I guess, why is camo so important to you, and if the significance behind it?
Well, when I go into that cage, I sign a piece of paper saying, I could die. And so I want to do so representing where I'm from and the people that I love, everything that I love. And I can't think of a better way to do it than with a pair of shorts that says something about me. And that's what the camo shorts mean to me. They represent uh, the stuff that I love.
For sure. And on the main event of this card, we're gonna have Anderson Silva's retirement bout. I'm just curious, as someone that is obviously young and a prospect in this game and coming up, how would you describe Anderson Silva using one word, and why?
I would say masterful would be the first word that came to mind. I'm sure there's a lot of other words, but masterful would be the first word that I thought of, just because of the way that he could flow and make things that are not effortless look effortless. That takes mastery of a skill, and I mean, all of his wins look like they're easy. Like he wasn't even trying. But I mean, obviously he is, but he's just that good at it that he makes winning look easy.
For sure. All right, man. Best of luck on Saturday. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
We will take our next questions from Damon Martin with MMA Fighting.
Bryce, first thing, is there any chance we could actually see the security guard fight anyways, just because that kind of sounds awesome?
Man, we might get to see some of that if some crazy shit goes down, man. You never know. Like, I'm not going to rule it out. Like, if they try to tell me, like, oh, the fight got scrapped or something, maybe I just, like, run out there anyways and put on a free one for the fans. Who knows, But I don't know, man. I won't rule it out, but hopefully it don't come to that. That's the last resort.
On a more serious note, since you come to the UFC, Bryce, you've had dominant wins. Obviously, we talk about the twister a lot, that submission, but the way you beat Charles Rosa in your last fight, dominating a guy who is well known for his Brazilian jiu-jitsu and coming from a good jiu-jitsu camp, do you feel like that was kind of like the statement performance you needed to make or you wanted to make, even though you didn't get to finish? It was just such a, just an incredible performance from start to finish the way you dominated him.
Yeah, I was disappointed in myself because I wanted to get the finish, but looking back at it, there's a lot more things you can learn about yourself after watching 15 minutes in one of your fights than, a minute and 50 seconds. Because say if I would have subbed him in the first minute and a half, I wouldn't have, there's so many things from the last fight that I fixed that I got to watch about myself, and it made me a better fighter. And I think Saturday is going to prove that I'm a lot better than I was when I fought Charles Rosa.
You mentioned it earlier, Bryce. Of course, everyone immediately, pegs you as a grappler and as a phenomenal submission guy. But Andre Fili is one of those guys, very scrappy. I think we've heard, Max Holloway complimented him as, one of the hardest opponents he had to face at featherweight. When you look at this kind of fight, do you feel like, it can be that dominant, ground or do you feel like this might be a bit more of a scrap?
It could go either way, and I'm prepared either way that it goes. And I want to beat him better than anybody's ever beat him, and then that'll prove that I'm something special.
And last one for me, Andre has always been that kind of guy on the fringe of the top 15. You know, he's fought, top 10 guys, beaten guys who probably deserve to be in the top 10. Do you feel like this is kind of like your gateway to the rankings?
Yeah, I definitely think people are going to notice me after a win over Fili because he's such a tough, durable fighter. He's never been a pushover. He always shows up and brings it. And so, when I beat him, people are gonna say, wow, he did something special.
Thanks, Bryce.
Thank you.
We will take our next set of questions from Cote Cruz with the Four to Win podcast.
Hey Bryce, how you doing, brother? Nice talking to you.
Thank you for having me, brother.
No, thank you for your time. In your last fight, you displayed a master class in control on the ground. You plan to keep this fight on the same way, or are you looking for something extra or different to surprise the fans on this outing?
You'll have to see, brother. You have to watch Saturday, and who knows what's gonna happen? I don't even know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna go in there and give him hell. I can guarantee you that.
One thing I know for sure, I want to see the fight with the vests too. That got me all hyped up. Personally, one of the most interesting fights in the future for you, I think it would be Kron Gracie. What's your opinion on a possible fight with him? Do you like the matchup?
I think Kron's a very tough competitor, and he's also very durable, and it's a very tough fight. But yeah, I'll fight whoever they tell me to. I don't really have any control over any of that, and I'm just not gonna say no to whoever they tell me. So whoever they tell me to fight, I'll fight.
I see. You're currently in the top 15 of the division with a win against Fili this Saturday. Who would you like to face next? Do you have a name on your mind yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight Floyd Mayweather because I'm tired of him talking all that shit. And he likes to fight these little dudes. Like his last fight was this Japanese dude who threw the fight. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna throw the fight. I'm gonna go in there and fight Floyd. And I think I'd beat Floyd's ass. And I just don't like that he talks all that shit about MMA fighters. And so, yeah, if I get to pick who I'm fighting, it's Floyd Mayweather. But because I just don't like his attitude.
You're becoming the best matchmaker today, man. I appreciate your time. Best of luck on your fight, and make sure to look good on those camo shirts, baby. Thanks.
Thank you, my
and best of
brother.
luck, brother.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
We will take our last set of questions from Sue McDonough with Sports Kita.
Guys, hope you're doing well.
Oh, I am. Thank you for having me.
So, what's it like for you to finally get the Reebok Camo shorts?
It's a dream come true. I mean, it's a really big deal for me, and I'm really glad that it happened the way it did, and I couldn't be any happier about it.
Right. So, in the past, you said that you prefer fighting in the empty arenas. How has that experience been like so far, and how is it beneficial to you?
I like fighting in the empty arenas because I can hear my coaches and I can hear his coaches, and I just like being able to hear what my coaches have to say a lot better versus not being able to hear them.
So, you recently made that amazing car commercial, and it caught the attention of Dana White as well. What was your reaction to that?
I thought it was really cool that they liked the car commercial, and I hope that other people liked it too. And that was the goal of it, is to try to just make something funny that people wanted to watch, even if they didn't want to buy a car. I just wanted people to watch it just because they thought it was funny, and I'm glad that a lot of people did think it was funny.
So, it was a great commercial, sir. I tell you that.
Thank you.
So, for your like, if you win this fight, do you have a dream opponent, like a dream name, a ranked opponent you want to fight next?
Yeah, I want to fight
Except
Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather, maybe. Except Floyd Mayweather, maybe.
Oh, besides Floyd, nah, I have no preference. I just want to fight Floyd because he's real sassy and he's got a bad little attitude, and he just needs an attitude adjustment. and I think I'm the guy to do that.
So like, there's nobody from the featherweight division.
No preference. I mean, I think that they're all extremely good fighters and hard matchups, tough matchups, and I'd be willing to fight any of them.
So last question from me: do we expect another insane Bryce Mitchell submission this week?
I think that there could be a storm brewing. That's what I think. Check the forecast.
We do hope so, sir. Good luck for the fight.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Bryce. That is all the questions we had for you, sir.
All right. I appreciate you, brother.